Hey everybody, it's Alex from Radd, and we're here today to look over the Xalbaga the cat god, the statue and the statuette. This is from House of Gog and it's the next from their Skinner line. So keep watching and I'll let you know what we think. Alright, so we're back. As I'm saying, we're looking at the next in line of House of Gog pieces. This is from the art of Skinner and it's Xalbaga the cat god. We've often said that like the Skinner pieces are very unique, and they sort of come from it must be a very crazy mind. It's the same kind of thing I say about kind of Franco, where they, Franco and Skinner, they do like such amazing pieces of art, but you would really hate to be trapped in their mind because it looks quite messed up. As I say, so we've got the statuette, the statue. Even if you can see behind me here as well, I've got the set of House of Gog pieces, and my plan in the long run is to kind of display them in a line. I'm waiting for more cabinets to be delivered so I can actually get that done. I've got the other pieces in there. So this is trying to work out how many Skinner pieces there are. So there's Welcome to the Machine. There is Relic of Jupiter's Tomb. There is Borax, it's a monster maker, and then there's now Xalbaga, the cat god. So let's just try and get these out then and see how we can do it. So should we start? Let's start with the little statuette. That looks easier to do. I mean, I may mess up. You've got like the shipper, and you got the you got like a skeleton actually kind of making an offering to a cat. Very kind of Egyptian kind of style there. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll try and take pictures later on. Let's get this out. It's also quite nice as well because the art on the boxes are different. So whereas you have the big box, which is bright colours and it's got the whole image there, this actually has like a whole kind of comic strip story of almost like hieroglyphics. It's got like all these skeletons kind of praying to the cat, and this box is really cool actually. Wow. Again, I'll take some pictures of these, put these over the top, but I quite like the look of the little box over the big box. It's got quite a lot of character, and as I say, most companies would have just done the same for both scales, but yeah, that's really nice. It's all like holographic, and the high quality boxes are, House of Gog always do. The foam, so you take that out. You've got a card here. So this is signed by Skinner. Got that. And let's get this out, but try and be very careful because I'm quite clumsy. So got him in there, just taking out a bit of foam there. And if I just take them out like that, there's no real pieces there to be worried about, just the horns, just to be a bit careful with. This is very cool, the diamante eyes glistening there, and then the little cat in the bowl. This comes in several different colorways. Again, I'll show you the picture. And also the artwork, which is on the box, is actually all around the base as well. So that is pretty cool. Let's kind of put that there. Also found out, so be careful here, is the cat comes off like that, and then you've got the skeleton underneath. So yeah, that's interesting. And let's get the bigger one out. Try not to do any damage. I did open this one earlier just to have a quick look to see if there was going to be any pieces I needed to be worried about. So with that, I've taken out the foam, and I've taken out the art print, which is sealed. You might get that later. And then also the artwork kind of continues on the inside of the box, but it's very kind of like fade, like a kind of plated in there. So there you go. And then you've got the real nice image there. Really nice actually. So let's get him out. Always worried of these foam pieces. I can never remember where to put them back as well if I have to box things up. Yes. Also, my sons are going crazy downstairs. I can even play with the dog, which is always fun when you're trying to film. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do that. Then that. There you go, yeah. And then do that. I thought there was a cat with this. Oh wow, this one, you can see it all up his back. It's got the same kind of base there, the diamond on the eye is bigger, and then the cat there as well. Yeah, the cat kind of comes off that. Alright, so what we're going to do then is we're going to read over the box. So, Xalbaga the cat god, the art of Skinner, this is not a toy. Iron collectible, not suitable for children under the age of 14 years old. Highly fragile art piece, unpacked with love and assembled with care. Warning, contains small parts. Some components may have sharp edges and points. Production by Pure Arts, House of Gog, 2025. And you've got the cat in the corner there, which is pretty cool. So let's go through the little story on the back. So Skinner. In strange heavens, Xalbaga reigned in demonic power as the head of a dark pantheon of old gods. His terror spread across thousands of years until, while meeting a monk on Earth to battle one day, he met a stray cat. The cat had no armour and no weapons, but rolled on its back and wriggled in the dirt. Xalbaga, without thinking, immediately began petting and scratching the cat. As the monk watched from the bushes, the monk knew that the cat had a better chance of overcoming the great demon than 1,000 warriors, and he was right. Soon Xalbaga was on the ground trying to please the stray and hold it in his lap. No demon god had succumbed so quickly, and Xalbaga soon began to worship the worship of cats on earth, where he kept watch over the wretched little stray that changed his demon ways with little effort so long ago. Skinner. A little bit of pressure there was. Whew. All right, let's go through this. So with these pieces here, the statuette, which is on the turntable, went with the green and the blue version. There are 5 or 6 other versions, which I'll show now on the screen. With this one, I just felt that the contrast between the two, there was more difference in them to kind of just be able to display them together, but that's just a preference thing. And I do think they've done a great job of kind of minimizing the statue without taking away the detail, because that is actually one of the things which is quite misunderstood in the community. That just because you have a sculpt, which is a certain scale, it doesn't mean you can simply just reduce it or increase it to another size without having to do a lot of work. So yeah, just bear that in mind. So the statuette here, I'm just going to slow that down because it's going quite fast. So the statuette here, take that away, or should we spin around? All right, so as you see, the statuette here, fantastic detail, kind of a lot going on. Where are we? There we are. And the diamond eye is also kind of add, it sort of makes that pop in there. And also got the cat on there, and then you've got the story kind of telling pace going on. And you got the little cat hiding in the back there, which is a nice little touch for sure. I really like the House of Gog pieces. I think that they are so unique, and they're different. I don't really want to pull this up. Oh, actually, the little one does come off as well. There you go. Yeah, here you go. I didn't really want to do that, but here you go. You see that? So you've got the little cat skeleton there. I don't personally think I'm ever going to display it that way. I find that a bit too kind of creepy, and especially the way he's meant to worship the cats. I guess there is some kind of sacrifice when you worship things, and maybe just outlives the cat. But yeah, I would never personally display it that way. So yeah. And then with the actual statue, I went with obviously there's only one version of this, so this is much more kind of vibrant colour, and it sort of really pops. I don't think that would actually be able to work on my little turntable, so I'm going to have to turn the big turntable on and see if that actually does anything. get that right in the center. Unfortunately, this turntable was mega slow. So, yeah, we'll be here all day with this one. But, there's great detail there. Again, the story on the base of the offering to the cat. And then you even got like a sexual reference there of like a female kind of Cleopatra kind of character there. The cat next to her. Great kind of colours here. It was like all the blue, the orange. There's so many different colours, which, House of Gog is absolutely fantastic. I mean, if you see behind with the derelict planet stuff, their colour schemes are just like, you kind of expect them not to work, but they really do. And they must put a lot of research into bringing the artwork into statue form, because a lot of it, is all well and good working in 2D artwork, but to bring it into a 3D art form is a whole art style, and to make it actually work that way is a real skill indeed. As you see, yeah, there's a little guy here. I do like that. And I do like the way that they've done things that they don't really need to do. I mean, there's no, on the little statuette, you can't see up the back, which you don't need to anyway. But they leave on the actual statue, which again is really heavy, you can see kind of all up here. It goes all up his back, and you can see the sculpt that's under there. And it's really really good that they've done that. Again, it's unnecessary, but it's that little attention to detail that really makes it kind of premium. It's really weighty as well for the size. So yeah, one of the things I do really, really want to try, and this is something I haven't done before with this, is something that Gio did recently, is I really want to see what this looks like under a black light, because this is the kind of statue that's going to work like perfectly with a black light on. It's going to make it really go. There you go, that's what it looks like under the black light, and it looks fucking cool. I tell you, that looks really cool. I'm trying to turn that more. There you go, check out that glow. I mean, this room is pitch black and that's like glowing up majorly. That's really, really cool. Love it. Just see if there's any like little kind of Easter eggs that you only see under the black light, but I can't see any at the moment. Let's get the little guy up here as well. Oh wow, he goes even more. Check out. That's awesome. I'm going to fit these actually into my, these are little spots, and I'm going to fit them into my cabinet so that I can actually do this when I want to. I can switch between the black lights and the actual regular lights. All right, so what we'll do is we will wrap up there. I think that this is a very unique, very interesting piece. It's going to be like Marmite. You're either going to absolutely love it or you're going to be, But, I think House of Gog are absolutely amazing. The art they do and the way that they bring the 2D to the 3D, they are one of the best out there. I mean, the way they did the heavy metal cover of Moonstone and turned it into a 3D statue, I still think that's one of the best today. You can literally overlay it with the cover and it fits perfectly. And again, I mean, with the way that they do that is next level. And then with the Skinner stuff, when you look at Skinner's art, you're like, and you hear someone say, I'm going to make that into a statue, the first thing you think about is, what the fuck are you talking about and how are you going to, what are you even thinking? Because a lot of the stuff, it just does not look like it would translate into a statue. And House of Gog do such an amazing job of making it into a statue. So, hats off to them for that. And, let me know if you like the piece, if you like the company. Let me know if it's something that interests you or something that doesn't, and I think, again, I think they do fantastic work, high quality packaging, high quality products. And I think the whole kind of unboxing and, opening up and setting up experiences is quite pleasant. So, well done to House of Gog. And we'll catch you on the next reviews. Do the usual, like, comment, subscribe and share, and drop a comment below. Take care. Bye-bye.